Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to the 6 News Roundup. So we're going to round up all the information we have on the new operators as of today. So of course we got the teaser trailer today, but I have some additional information I've been able to dig up from the Ubisoft press website. I've been able to get the trailer in the high quality, so not with the YouTube compression, and I've also been able to get the artwork for Iana and Oryx at full resolution so we can actually solve the mystery of what is on Iana's patch. So let's zoom in, and as you can see, the patch says REU. So I don't know what this actually stands for. It's a fictional badge. It's not for a real organization, but I think it really comes across as being European. We've got the stars there on the blue, we've got the yellow, so I think it's probably a European Union organization. Now, of course, it's fictional, so they might actually skew it in a different way when they come to do the backstory and the bio for this character. It may be a single nation, perhaps, but I do think it's probably going to be some sort of fictional, unified force. And yeah, we're talking Space Force, but of course not the American one. We're talking some sort of fictional European one. And that appears to be where she comes from when it comes to our organization. We still don't know her actual nationality yet, and I'd be interested to see when that is revealed. Now let's move on to some more additional information, and that is this little text blurb that we got with the blog post for the new trailer. So this is actually written by Miles, who is Castle. Now this is not the first time that Castle's actually shown up in the teasers for this new season. There was a picture released, oddly, quite a while ago now, but it was definitely on the lead up to these teasers for the new season. That was just simply this picture on Instagram by the Rainbow Six account, and it's interesting because it has the Prestige National Bank, which is the bank we play on, so it's that map, but then it also has Castle actually logging into it. So it's a reference to Castle and of course to the bank as well, which at the time made me think maybe a rework to Castle and potentially bank is going to be in the future, and the expiration date is the 9th of 2020, which means the card will expire around about the 3rd season of year 5. Now someone in the comments did let me know that this is also Castle's birthday, so it might have nothing to do with the actual reworks release, but I am curious about another reference to Castle coming up. However, the text actually gives us a little bit of insight into both of these operators. So first of all, Castle actually mentions in this that he actually counters Iana. So I don't know how, and one of the leaks said that she could spot gadgets on cams. So maybe if you're on a drone, maybe she could like spot stuff, so maybe to highlight it for other players. But it doesn't sound like a thing Castle would block. However, Castle might be able to block the hologram. If the hologram is a fake thing that she controls, so she kind of moves it around the map, and it's a perfect representation of herself, for instance, then certainly a Castle would stop her. Like, it wouldn't be exactly the best thing to stop her. You only would need like an ash or something like that to help blow the castle up. But that hologram wouldn't be able to do any physical damage, so it really wouldn't be able to get through the actual castle. Maybe that is how he counters her, but also if he is getting a rework, maybe he'll counter her in some other way, perhaps. We also get some information on the new guy as well, so Oryx. Apparently, he is Kaid's second in command at Fortress. So when we seen Fortress actually appear in the teaser trailer, we thought, oh, does that mean it's getting reworked? But it is just part of this guy's backstory, so it might mean that Fortress is untouched. However, still putting it in the trailer, because you don't need to have it in the trailer. Like having this here, having a little explanation that he's the second in command of Fortress is not exactly needed in the actual trailer as well. So maybe there is still going to be a rework to Fortress in the future, but it is interesting that he is Kaid's second in command, and I do wonder if that means he's also the same nationality, or if he's come from a different country and worked with Kaid. So either way, that gives us a lot more information on both the operators there. It also gives a further backstory to that these operators are coming in. Harry's picked them out. Harry's quite good at picking out kind of unorthodox operators. But also we do get confirmation that Iana has actually been to space. She literally has been to space, which also means potentially that hologram on the moon is actually one of her own holograms that she's controlling from like a spaceship. So yeah, maybe that was actually all real and she really was controlling a hologram from a spaceship which was walking about on the moon's surface. Which, if is the case, I don't want to think about it anymore. Anyway, to finish this video, let's jump back to the high-res picture. So I thought we'd just take in both of these operators in the highest res that we can. So Iana's interesting. Like, just looking at her, I'm kind of curious how she'll look in game, because I could imagine her looking on kind of level with Ella, but also she could look very different. I don't know how that hair is going to come across in game. You know, the graphics aren't the best for hair. Then the new guy here, I think he looks amazing. Actually, really interested to see how he's going to move in game if you have like a custom animation and all that. And overall, he definitely has that Kaid look to him, and he looks like a bit of a badass. So both operators I like. I like the fact they are very different from each other, very different art styles, very different directions, and I like that. That's actually quite cool. So there's our two brand new operators for Operation Void Edge. Let me know what you think of this additional information that we found out. And thank you very much for watching. If you've missed my breakdown of the trailer, I've got that on the Core Ross channel. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.